up, guys? Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to the Fragrance Fridays. I'm not gonna do like a review or anything today. It's more of like almost like a chit chat kind of thing. But I'm gonna talk about a few different fragrances, so I'll put timestamps down below so you can fast forward to what you want to. This video was actually inspired by a situation that kept occurring, and not even to me. That's like the messed up part, okay? It's actually to my boyfriend. So it just got me thinking about all the different things that I wear, where people on a regular basis stop me and ask, you know, what are you wearing? And that's because, for those of you who don't know, I got into a fairly new relationship, you know, a few months ago. And it's always very interesting when you show someone your hobby, because it really makes you realize how much you have and how diverse your nose is, because it's easy to lose sight of that when you're so into the community, because you see people with hundreds and hundreds of bottles, and you know, even if you have a quarter of that, a lot of people feel like, oh, my collection's so small. But in reality, in comparison to the average person, you have a lot. Trust me, even if you have like 10 bottles, you have a lot. And I forget that all the time until I like talk to coworkers or I see someone's reaction for the first time. Yeah, it's just a reality. Anyway, I digress. So he is really into fresh fragrances, his signature scent, and I'm gonna call it his signature scent because he only owns like 2 bottles of cologne, and this is the one he wears most of the time, his Versace signature. And I love it. It's a very versatile, solid fragrance, take from day to night. It's fresh. I have no complaints. I enjoy it very much. And there's been times when he's forgotten, you know, his cologne. So he'll ask to spray something from my collection, because I have plenty, as you guys know, and a lot of it is, you know, very unisex. So I have tried to get him to try a few different things, but once he found like one thing in my whole collection that he loved, like he won't even try anything else at this point. And I think one of the reasons why he loves this fragrance is because of like the reaction he gets from random people when he wears it. It's really crazy, because I never got such a strong inquiry from people when I wore it. And it's actually Gallagher Fragrances Bergamust. This is one of those old bottles before he switched over to the big square ones. So he's probably actually going to use this one up within the next few months, because he's been using it about, what, 2 times a week, every week? Every time he wears this fragrance, it's insane. For him, I've never seen like people gravitate to it so much. Like we were at TJ Maxx the other day, and I hate to say this, but like sometimes I get a little jealous, you know. There was a lady and she was shopping for her boyfriend for clothes, and she stopped and she asked him, you know, what are you wearing? And he calls me over and I tell her, and she's asking all these questions like, where can she buy it? And she keeps smelling him. And then after I gave her all the information, like she was like, can I just smell him one more time? I was like, I mean, you've pretty much already had your paws all over him, so just go ahead, smell away. And he'll wear it to work, and his employees will be like, what are you wearing? And he's like texting me, asking me for the name all the time. So I think that might be one of the reasons why he's always asking for this one fragrance. He's like, when I say, what do you want to wear today? He's like, the one that I like. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just keep giving him that. I have to buy him his own bottle, and probably a new one for me soon. Another fragrance that I get stopped and asked about a lot is something I did a review on not too long ago. It's the Good Girl by Herrera. There's actually 2 other women in my office that wear this on a regular basis, and they rotate it with Alien and Mademoiselle. So it's kind of funny, whenever one of us smells the other, we stop each other and just kind of laugh, or sometimes we wear it on the same day. But when I'm out in public, like people stop and they're like, what are you wearing? Because it smells so good. And as I mentioned in my other video, like I don't know why this one doesn't get more positive reviews because it's actually really nice. Love this one. Okay, I've got two Manceras here. I'm not going to go too much into Pearl, but whenever I wear this, all the rose lovers come out and they're like, oh my god, I love, and the thing they always say to me is, I love rose, what are you wearing? And I kind of lose them when I tell them, you know, it's Mancera, it's from Paris, because it's not very easy to get your hands on. It is, but it isn't. It's not like, by that I mean, it's not something you can just go to like Sephora and pick up. So you kind of lose people when they ask you, but I will tell people where they could buy it, and they seem to really enjoy it. I've given out a few decants to friends because a lot of my friends do love rose. Now at my new job, this one actually took me by surprise because men hate this fragrance on me, but for some weird reason, all the women in my office, like whenever I wear this, they're like, oh my god, what is it? What, you're wearing that fragrance again. And strangers like in the street haven't really stopped me, but this has been a really big hit at work, and I was actually a little surprised by that. It's Oud Lemon Mint by Mancera. I stopped wearing this for a little bit because one of my exes didn't like this one at all, and I like it, but it's not everybody's favorite, I'm learning. But at work, they really enjoy it, and everybody's always like, what is that fragrance again? So I just thought it was worth a mention. So everybody loves chocolate, and I got two of them here for you. We have Montale's Chocolate Greedy, and it's not for everybody. Again, it is very stickingly sweet, but I've had people stop me in like the elevators and they'll say, you know, is that your hot chocolate I smell? And I'll tell them, no, it's a perfume, and then they all get curious and they want to know what it is because it smells so delicious. And then I have what I like to call its cousin, distant relative, I don't know, very similar. It's Cacao Dreams by Alexandria Fragrances. I've been obsessed with this ever since I found it, and I can't get enough of it. Actually, I have a large bottle of this as well that I like to refill the small travel size bottle with because I wear it that often. And then the very last one on the list, every time I wear this, somebody's like, oh my god, I love that perfume. I own it, I wear it. I can't get enough of it. My boyfriend needs to buy me another bottle, blah, 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 blah. Like, it turns into this whole conversation. And the original, you know, I've talked about it. It's a great fragrance. I know it's been a hit. I honestly don't even wear it anymore since I got this one. But when I tell people what it is, their jaws drop, especially when I tell them the price point, because it smells exactly like the other one. I did a review on this one. I think if I could find the video, I'll put a card to it at the end. It's Swiss Arabian Amaken, and smells just like flower bomb. It's insane, seriously insane. Same projection, smell, everything, and people don't know the difference. And everybody stops me and like, oh, I love that fragrance. It's my favorite. So yeah, that's my whole roundup. Inspired by my boyfriend's experience with this Bergamust, which is, you know, a solid fragrance as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Any questions, you know where to put them. Till next Friday, guys. Bye.